Hey, what's up everybody, Sniper35 here. I'm bringing you guys a brand new pickups video. It's been a while since my last pickups video, so I got a new one for you guys to close out the year. These are the pickups I got for the months of November and December. I was going to go ahead and jump right into them. Okay, so the first game I got for you guys here is this game called Draken, the Ancient's Gates. This is like a third-person action-adventure kind of hack and slash type game. I heard about this game some years ago. Like like I said, when I got more into like wanting to collect video games and stuff, I was like, looking up different games and stuff, and just finding games that like look cool to me that I felt like I wanted to play, and would try to see if I could ever find it somewhere or something like that, and added it to like my little note of like stuff that I would like to play. And this was one of the games that I came across. I forgot exactly when I saw this game, but I know it was from some years ago. It looks pretty cool, as you can see here. It's like as you can see here, it's like it's a third-person action-adventure game. Get a dragon. That seems pretty cool. See, it says, in the world of Draken, civilization has crumbled, and a great evil threatens to enslave the last traces of humanity. Engage in intense air and ground battles. Combat monsters and... what did I say? Trogs? Combat monsters and trogs with over 50 hand-to-hand weapons and 30 magical spells. Journey through 15 distant lands with 2 heroic warriors. The warrior Ren and her dragon Draka. I don't even know how to say the freaking dragon's name. If that's him, he looks cool at least. Must undertake a desperate quest to awaken the great dragons of a long-lost empire. Only the power of these ancient guardians can save the world from darkness. Yeah, I looked up gameplay of this game when I found out about it, and I thought it looked really cool and stuff, so that's why I wanted to get it. Go ahead and slide this open real quick. And there's the disc, as you can see. That kind of shiny, got kind of like that, got a nice shine to it. You love to see it. And there's the disc. I don't know how well it's gonna show up like on the camera, but it's pretty flawless. There's like no scratches or smudges on it whatsoever, so that's pretty cool. Once again, you love to see it. And then here, this is like, I always like when like you get a game, like an older game, and it has like these cool like things in it and stuff. Freaking PlayStation Underground. You're an OG if you remember the good old PlayStation Underground. There's only one way to get free PlayStation 2 stuff. Sign up all your games now. And imagine if I signed up all the like PlayStation 2 games I have now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And pause it if you wanted to read that. I'm just going to flip through the manual really quickly. Full color manual, that's cool. I always like it when they go the extra bit to make the manual full color. Yeah, like I said, I've been looking up gameplay on and off throughout the years for this game, and I always thought it looked really cool. So I'm like, you know what? I want to play this. This has like that very like just that early 2000s type of like look and feel to the game that like looks really cool to me and really interesting. So I'm like, yeah, I want to try this. Look what's on the back of this. And pause to read that if you want. But on to the next game. Alright, so the next game I got here is a game that's actually kind of reminiscent of the last game I showed you. And that game here is Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat. So as you can probably guess, this is a pirate game here. The front cover of this looks kind of cool. It's got like the you know, the pirate skull and the swords and stuff. It looks really cool. And this game is also a early 2000s era, you know, look and feel game. Right now it's like you're a pirate instead of, you know, being in like the fantasy land or whatever time period the first game was. And now this one you get to be a pirate, encounter a fearsome array of scurvy scallywags, from pirate skeletons to King Neptune. Discover magical weapons that control fire, lightning, ice, voodoo, that's cool, and other supernatural powers. I can't think of a lot of games that have like voodoo for like magic or spells or something like that. I can't really think of too many games that do that. Captain mighty sailing ships, from the swift privateer to the 36 cannon man of war. Sink your enemies in multiplayer mode. This even has like a little 2-player ship co-op thing. Well, not already co-op, but like a ship battle thing. But yeah, like I said, this game and Drakhan like kind of remind me of each other. Whenever I see one and I think of the other one, because they're kind of the same, you know, similar. Like I said, I looked up gameplay for this game too, and if you've seen gameplay of this, if you ever played this or seen gameplay of it, and or Drakhan, you know, like, at least to me, they're really similar in like gameplay style and stuff like that. Plus, in both games, you play as like a redheaded chick. So that's pretty cool too. So yeah, this game, when I look at the gameplay, it looked fun and cool too. So I'm like, yeah, I want to play this also. And another thing, you know, this also looks like a better pirate game than freaking the Skull and Bones. Why play Skull and Bones? You can just play Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat. Honestly, I'm way more like interested in wanting to play this than Skull and Bones. So yeah, quadruple A not required. This is, you know, kind of budget. Well, I don't know if it was a budget game. It's just like, you know, kind of smaller tier game. Looks really cool. Yeah, and also I'm pretty sure this game was created by EA via Redwood Shores. You know, if you guys recognize them and some of the games they've made, I'm pretty sure they developed this game also too. So yeah, this game looks really sick. Like I said, this reminds me of Drakhan and vice versa and stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to play this as well. I'm really in the mood to like play, you know, a game, you know, like a early 2000s action adventure type game, which I have been in the mood to play those every once in a while. Alright, this next game here is a childhood classic for me, and that game is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PlayStation 2. I actually have a little bit of a story about this game that I'm going to tell here in a second, but here's the back of the box. It says, dare to return to Hogwarts, be Harry Potter in a richer, deeper adventure, explore an authentic, immersive Hogwarts. Features, confront the mysteries of the Chamber of Secrets with advanced second-year magic, challenging quests, and dangerous adversaries. Greater depth, featuring wizard duels, varsity power spells, and Quidditch leagues. Take flight, hop on your Nimbus 2000 and freely explore Hogwarts. Challenging foes include Aragog and the fearsome Basilisk. Harry comes to life. His internal voice guides you. Interact with all your favorite characters, including Ron, Hermione, Hagrid, Dobby, and Gilderoy Lockhart. I like how Dobby and Gilderoy have like trademarks next to Dobby trademark and Gilderoy Lockhart trademark. I don't remember that part in the book or the movie. Action adventure game. New wizard duels. Lead Gryffindor to the Quidditch Cup. Control your spell power. And use stealth. Splinter Harry. Metal Gear Harry Potter. Now, like I said on my channel before, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I always have been ever since, you know, the movies and the books originally came out. I got like every book and read them all, and then watched every movie. I've been a big Harry Potter fan since like the beginning, pretty much. And you guys know on my channel earlier, I finally got around to getting the platinum trophy in Hogwarts Legacy. That was cool. That game was a big game right there. Before I get into like the little story I was about to say really quick, I would just show the inside of this really quick. Yes, I had to work with it a little bit to get the disc out. I don't think this is an official PS2 case. I think this might just be a regular DVD case, maybe. I don't know how to work to get the disc out a little bit, but it's whatever. And there's said disc. And here's the back of it. And it's a blue disc game. Don't know how well it shows up, but virtually no scratches or smudges. Once again, you'll love to see it. And a quick flip through the manual really quick. I'm not going to flip through everything, just like really quick stuff. This little thing in the back, that's pretty cool. Register your game online. You know what? You're not seeing my access code. You're not registering my game on EAGamerEdge.com. You're not gonna steal my freaking code. Nope, that's absolutely mine. Maybe like almost like close to, if not 20 years later, but you know what? I don't care. I'm redeeming it, or at least I'm attempting it. No one's gonna do it before me. And also, check this out. Get EA cheat codes and game hints. Yeah, EA nowadays you'd have to pay some good old money for that one. They offer that today. Yeah, you're definitely paying up for that. You see on the back here, you got Ty, the Tasmanian tiger. Pretty cool. So like I said before, I do have a little story to tell about this game actually. So pretty much, this actually isn't the first time I've bought or played this game. Like, yeah, this is my first time I've had the PS2 copy, but I actually originally had this game for the computer back in the day. I don't know why. I bought it on the computer, but like for whatever reason, you know, I did end up buying the computer version of this game. I actually still have the box for it too. I don't know where it is. I'm about to like try to find it wherever I put it. I don't remember where I put it, but I still have the big box that this came in for the computer back in the day. So yeah, when I first played Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, I actually played it on the computer a long time ago. And it was pretty cool. I do remember it kind of lagging a lot. Like, I don't think we had like the most like top of the line computer to play it or whatever back then. But I did play through some of it. I don't think I ever beat the game. I can't remember how far I got. I did play it for a bit, but I don't think I ever beat it. I do remember the game being a little bit laggy and stuff like that. But you know, it was pretty cool. And one thing I learned, and one little thing I learned about this game before I get into like the main story to continue on with the main story with this, I remember I didn't know about it at the time, but years and years later, I just wanted to look up Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets gameplay, because I remember playing the computer version, but I never beat it. I always wanted to know what more of the game looked like, so I don't remember exactly when, but years ago I looked up gameplay of this, and I actually found out something I didn't know before. And depending on which version of this game you get, the beginning of the game is actually different. In the computer version of this game, you start out at the Whomping Willow part, like, you know, where they take the flying car and crash to the Whomping Willow. You start out at that part in the computer version. But when I was looking up gameplay of this game years ago, I found out that in the PS2 version, or at least like the home console versions of this game, instead of starting out at the Whomping Willow, you actually start out at Ron's place. So at the beginning of the game, you go to Ron's place and do some stuff there. Then you go to Diagon Alley. You go to Diagon Alley. Then you wind up at the school. But the computer version seems to cut out. From what I remember, at least the computer version seems to just cut that part down and go straight to the Whomping Willow, which I didn't know that for like the longest time until I looked up gameplay of this. So that's pretty strange how like the beginning is kind of different. Anyway, my main like little story I wanted to say really quick is, okay, so like I said, I got the computer version of this game years ago, and then sometime after the fact, I had been playing it for a little while, then some years passed, and I had the urge to want to play this game again on the computer. Like I said, I only had the computer version, I didn't have the PS2 version for some reason, so I went to go play the to put the disc into the computer and play the game and load it up again one day, some years later. I don't remember exactly when, but some years later, and I found out that the game wouldn't load up anymore for some reason. I was really confused and stuff, and I was trying to, figure out what was wrong with it and why the game wouldn't work anymore. And then after, and I'm pretty sure I asked my mom to like help me like figure out why the game wasn't working anymore for whatever reason. And then some research and stuff later come to find out that see, the problem with old PC games is when you get a new computer and after some years down the line, if the OS, if the operating system is old enough, or no, not the operating. If the game is too old to run on like newer operating systems or whatever, if the compatibility isn't there, the game won't play anymore. So like that made me really mad. I hated that because I wanted to play this game, and I went to go play it, and like it just wouldn't work anymore because our OS was too new and the game by that point was too old, so it wouldn't like compatibility read or whatever, so it wouldn't play the game anymore. And I was really mad about that. That pissed me off because even back then I was thinking like it made no sense. How does it that I have a PlayStation 2 that I can play all my PlayStation 1 games on it, but I have like this computer game, and just because we have a newer computer, this old game doesn't work on the new computer anymore. Even I don't remember how old I was back then when this happened, but like even back then I was just thinking that makes no sense to me. Why is it like I get a new PlayStation and can play the old ones, but we get a new computer, I can't play these old computer games? And I really quit buying or playing games on computer anymore after that. Like that was it. I don't like PC gaming much. I was never like huge into it. Like we had a few games for the computer. Like we had, like I said, I had this Harry Potter game. I had a flight sim game. I think that was called Fly 2. I had Nicktoons Racing. I actually had the Nicktoons Racing game for the computer and like a little steering wheel with pedals to actually be able to play it. That was kind of cool and stuff. But yeah, when I went to go play this game that time and it wasn't working well, I don't get it. So I never was able to really finish or play much into this game. I only ever played the computer version that I had from a long time ago. Never finished it, and then I would just never got to like fully. So despite me having this game for all these long times on the computer, I never finished this game because the stupid computer version just wouldn't work anymore after a while. But just like I said, that really pissed me off. So I'm like, bro, and ever since then, man, I've never liked much of I never really cared much for playing games on PC. Like I have here and there and stuff, play games on a computer, but I don't really go out of my way to anymore. So, and plus, like I said, you don't even like those computers nowadays don't even have freaking disk drives, let alone they even make like games for the disc for the PC anymore. So it's like I prefer physical stuff and playing on consoles because it's like more convenient. Like I said, I could play this on my PS2 now whenever I want to with no problem. Heck, if I still had a original fat PS3 that read PS2 games, I could put this PS2 disc in that PS3 and still play it. But all those a long time ago, I couldn't play this game on the computer anymore after a while, after the OS was too new and the game was too old. I'm good, man. Yeah, I just always had that story about this game. I just wanted to share that really quick, just like a quick story. Like, I've had this game for a while, just never was able to play it because the freaking computer version of the games is just stupid. Plus, like nowadays, trying to get old games to run on new computers can be a real hassle. It's not worth it to me, man. I'm good, dude. I don't have the patience or the time for that. I just want to slip the game in and just start playing as soon as possible. I ain't got time for all that. So it took until now, however many years ago that was, it took until right now that I finally got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PS2. Like I should have got it, to be honest with you, and I would have been some. Now I can finally actually play and beat this game and see what it's like. So that's pretty cool. And also, really quick, let me tell you, man, the front cover of this game is freaking nostalgic for me. Like I said, I've seen the front cover of this game in like the huge computer box for years. So it's just seeing the Harry in this stance with that PS2 era CG and stuff, and the basilisk in the corner, all that stuff. This and the EA logo like that down there, like. This whole front cover is just nostalgic as heck for me. It's really cool. Alright, got a couple more games, so I'm just going to go ahead and start getting through these. Next one is this game called The Operative, No One Lives Forever. This is another game I've found out about over the years and stuff. I've been hearing good things about this game, and when I was hearing about it and stuff and looking up like different games and stuff, I heard this game's supposed to be pretty good. As you may notice on the front of this is just like caked in stickers. Now normally I don't care too much to have stickers on my games. I like to have them removed and stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, just like the nature of the stickers on this game, I actually am tempted to keep the stickers on here because look at this. Quality guarantee, previously rented game, new $49.99, previously rented game $24.99. If you can tell, these are Blockbuster stickers, so the game is like covered, well not really covered, but it has like Blockbuster stickers on, which is kind of cool. You know, when it's like stuff like that, I kind of don't mind, at least in this case. Like the way like the stickers are and stuff is really cool. So I'm normally I would have removed these, but I'm actually tempted to keep the stickers on here, you know, despite the fact that they block the cover art a little bit. But you know, I could just get like a separate, you know, case, or get like just, you know, just the artwork of this game in like a separate case, and just like put the artwork or whatever in the case by itself that doesn't have the stickers on, because I honestly don't want to remove these stickers. And on the back of this, check this out right here, look at that, Blockbuster Inc. PS2 No One Lives Forever. And then the date when, like, I guess the last person that rented this is July 3rd 2002. Like, see, stuff like that is just really cool. I can't bring myself to like remove the stickers off of here, let alone run the risk of tear. Like, these stickers are in pretty good condition too, like, to be honest with you. Like, except for like a little tear right there, but like these stickers are in really good condition. So I'm like, yeah, I actually don't mind this, because just stuff like that is so cool. So I'm keeping the stickers on this. Freaking time capsule. Blockbuster was goated. If you remember Blockbuster, you're a real one. See, Who Wants to Live Forever? Assume the role of Secret Agent Kate Archer, a deadly operative working to free the world from harm. A group of madmen bent upon world domination. Armed with your arsenal of powerful weaponry and spy gadgets, you must unravel a mystery that will take you around the world in a desperate search for answers. Try not to blow your cover, or you're cool. This opens to just the disc. Don't know how well it's gonna show up on camera, but it's got some smudges on, but nothing like too terrible. Whatever, it still looks pretty good. And got like some little writing on the thing right there. I don't know what that is though. Maybe it's like some sort of like secret spy code or something. How cool would that be? It's like, you know, they wrote like a code or something on the disc itself, so you'd have to like, you know, look at the disc, get the code or something. That would actually be kind of a cool feature. I don't know if that's actually what that is, but that'd be cool. It's like something Kojima would do. Gonna quickly flip through a couple pages really fast. And pause to read it if you want to. And that's the character you play as. I love the character designs in this game. I'm just looking through the manual. I already love the character designs. And yeah, that was another thing I was getting ready to mention when I was finished looking through this manual. This game is made by Monolith. You know, the same Monolith that make games like Fear. I freaking love me some Fear. They made Fear. They made the Condemned games, made this. They made that what was that game? Shogo Mobile Armor Division game. Like first-person mech shooter games. Monolith makes a lot of really good like first-person shooters and stuff. I wish they'd make more first-person shooters again. Like whenever Monolith makes FPS games, they knock it out of the park, man. They freaking kill it when they do it. So I wish Monolith to go back to making more FPS games. That'd be sweet. But yeah, This is an FPS game too, so like I said, I've been hearing good things about this game whenever I look stuff up about it, so it looks like a lot of fun. Alright, and the last PS2 game I got here is this game is a Kim Possible, What's the Switch? I've never played this game before. I remember seeing this game like years. I kind of forgot about this game. I think they used to show like advertisements for this game back on the Disney Channel back in the day, and like I forgot about this game, but I think I do remember seeing it. I do remember seeing. I think it was an episode of X Play that reviewed this game. Although I think that was the DS version, but at least that which was a different. I think it was the DS version was also like a 2.5D game like this, but it wasn't this one. But yeah, I've never played this game before, but I've looked up gameplay of it and it looks cool. Now I have seen this show before, and once again, if you know Kim Possible, you're a real one. I'm telling you, this show was great. This show was freaking great, man. Kim Possible was freaking lit. Let's see, What's the Switch? The minds of Draken and Ron. For the first time ever, play as Cam, Shigo, and Rufus. Save the day together. No big. Global missions, tag team multiplayer, new gadgets and powers. Features shadow training. Yeah, Rufus and Ron is Draken and Draken is Ron. Is this based off an episode? I can't remember if this actually happened in like an episode of Kim Possible. I want to say I think it did, but like it's been so long since I've seen Kim Possible, I can't remember. I think this might have been. Didn't this happen in an actual episode or something like that? Can't remember, but yeah. The disc yet again. Light scratches, but nothing too terrible. That's what the trying out videos are for. And just a quick little flip through some of the pages really fast. Color manual, that's cool. Yeah, I would look up gameplay for this game when I remembered about it. I'm like, hey, you know what? I've never played a Kim Possible game before. This looks kind of cool. Other than this and that one DS Kim Possible game that I can't remember the name of right now, I don't know how many Kim Possible games there are. I think maybe just be these two. And then like and then like the DS Kim Possible game. That's like one of the earliest reviews I remember seeing on X Play back in the day. I sure do miss the good old X Play and just the good old G4 in general. Miss them days. Next, onto the one original Xbox game I got, and I finally got my hands on this Jet Set Radio Future game. I've always been aware. I mean, it's Jet Set Radio Future. Who hasn't been aware of this game? I've always been, aware and seen Jet Set Radio Future, but never played it myself, though. Well, like I said, I never had a original Xbox, but now that I finally do, now I finally want to, get around to playing this game, because this game looks really cool and stuff. And apparently, it's supposed to be making like a new one. Or at least I hope they're making a new one. That'd be pretty cool. The extreme action. Lead a posse of street smart skaters through multiple adventures as you reclaim your turf from rival crews, combat corporate goon squads, and attempt to save the soul of the city. Extreme adventure. Multiplayer modes for up to 4 players. Vibrant cell shaded graphics and a cutting edge soundtrack. Yeah, I've always loved cell shading in games. Huge interactive environments and insane tricks and grinds. Yeah, that's another thing about this game is the soundtrack. I've heard the music of this game, like different soundtracks and stuff for this game throughout the years. Dude, this game has a crazy good soundtrack. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard some of the songs from this game, but dude, this game's soundtrack is great. Honestly, it's one of the reasons that made me want to play the game. Like, not only does the game look pretty fun too, but like the music is what got me interested in wanting to play this game to begin with. I'm like, hey, this soundtrack is lit. Let's go through a couple pages of this manual really quick. Now I'm surprised that this manual isn't in color. Like, of all games, you'd think Jet Set Radio Future would have a color manual, because you know how vibrant and colorful the game itself is. And I guess they said that if you wanted to see how colorful the game is, you gotta actually play it. You can't just see it through the manual. Now you can customize and create your own graffiti tag. That's cool. I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Alright, on to the final last game. That is a PS3 game, and that game is Spec Ops: The Line. Yep, I finally freaking got my behind around to getting this freaking game. I've been wanting to get this game for like a while, for years and years. I've been wanting to get this game, just to, you know, kind of been getting pushed back with like trying to like find other games here and there. Just kept getting kind of pushed back and stuff, but now I finally got this game. I've been hearing a lot of things about this game and how good it is and stuff. I've always wanted to play it, you know, and apparently some pretty crazy things happen in this game, so I can't wait to find that out. It's the intense and unique war shooter. It's been 6 months since Dubai was wiped off the map by a cataclysmic sandstorm. Thousands of lives were lost, including those of American soldiers sent to evacuate the city. Today, the city lies buried under sand and world's most opulent ruin. Now a mysterious radio signal is picked up from Dubai, and a Delta Recon team is sent to infiltrate the city. Their mission is simple: locate survivors and radio for evac. And there's some of the images and stuff. I know the main character of this game is voiced by Nolan North, or, you know, known as Nathan Drake and stuff. That's the main guy right there. He's voiced by him. Like, I've seen gameplay and stuff of this game. It looks like, you know, like I said, I love me some good third-person shooters and stuff. I've seen gameplay of this. I would watch some gameplay of it, but not too much to not, you know, spoil too much of it. But I would always like to watch a little bit of gameplay of this game and stuff here and there. Just, you know, like, yeah, I've definitely been wanting to play. I always hear this game is so good and stuff. And then here's like the and here's like the disc and stuff. Got the little manual. Well, by this point, they weren't really manuals, just like little leaflets or whatever. Like, look at this. Look how thin this is. That's it. That's the whole thing. Like four or five pages. Sad. Absolutely tragic. Borderlands 2. It come with this neat little thing right here, premium edition, little DLC stuff, which I'm sure has probably been used already. Whatever, I'm not showing the code anyways. It's all mine. You know, this game kind of scared me a little bit for a while, because for a while this game was pretty expensive, because apparently, I didn't even know. Well, I don't think anybody knew until like it just happened. But a few months back, apparently this game got delisted off the PS3 and the 360 store. Like, this game is just gone digitally, so the price just shot up through the roof. The game was going for like 80, 90 to 100 freaking dollars on the PS3 and the 360, because like that was the only way to get it. So I'm like, oh no. I never got around to getting Spec Ops: The Line. I thought it was like too late, because I've been wanting to play this game for a while. Like I said, it's just, you know, it was, you know, trying to look for other games here and there, and this one I was just kind of kept getting pushed back, because the game was never that expensive to begin with. It's not like the game was like very, very expensive to begin with. It's only after it got delisted is when that happened. So I'm like, oh great. But, you know, waited a while and stuff, and then I noticed, you know, like this past like couple months ago, I noticed that the price for this game is finally going down. So it's finally coming back down to like normal, which I'm like, okay, that's good, thank God. With the such this game was still like $100 something over the time, but yeah, from what I've seen, this game is finally coming back down to regular normal prices for seemingly the PS3 and the 360. So if you haven't got this game yet, you better go ahead and get it now, before, you know, it might go up again later, maybe, I don't know. Once I saw the price was like going down, like, thank you. Now I can finally try to like find a good price for this for this game, hopefully. But yeah, like I said, I've always wanted to play this game. It looks really sick, and I can't wait to play this eventually. Finally. Alright, and that right there is all the games I got for the months of November and December. It's my final pickups video for the year of 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys had a great Christmas or a great holidays. Hope you guys have a great New Year. I hope you guys, whatever it is you guys want, whether it be for collecting or anything like that, whatever you guys want or trying to get, I hope you guys get that to yourselves. And like I said, hope you guys have a great New Year. I'm Stemmac35 and I'm out. Please don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more videos, and also subscribe for whenever I eventually get around to uploading, trying out videos for all of these. So those will be sometime in the future. But I'm out. Peace.